Hi folks, welcome to this week's episode of the Class or Pass podcast with your host, me, Emer Maguire. How are you all? Thank you to everybody who's listening into the podcast. We're having a brilliant time doing it. Myself and Cam Sam are just having a ball. You enjoying it, Cam Sam?
I am indeed, yes.
Here's my phone going off. How unprofessional. Oh, it's just my mummy.
I knew.
You knew it was her?
Well, I'm here and we're the only two people that ring.
Nobody else ever got. Let's see what she says. What are you up to today? Give me a wee FT sometime. FaceTime.
I know, I'm down with the lingo.
We're down with the kids. So you guys are the only people who contact me. So all my friends are here. But yes, it's very, very nice to be back. We have had a brilliant response. We've let Cam Sam take over my Instagram for some of the polls. We've had a sensational response, so thank you so much for getting involved. Also, if you're enjoying the podcast, come and join us over on the Patreon. We have got our backstage crew over there, people with VIP passes to more content, so behind the scenes content from live gigs and things like that, but also you get an exclusive extra Patreon episode once a week. So come and join us over there. We'll put the details here somewhere. We'll just get straight into it.
Yeah,
straight in, no kissing. Let's go. I'm excited.
Okay, so the first topic is silk pyjamas.
Ooh. So for anyone who's not listened or seen the podcast before, I decide is each topic class or we're to give it a pass. Silk pyjamas.
Well, we had an incident with silk pyjamas this weekend, didn't we?
Oh God, that sounds really dodgy. We wouldn't call it an incident.
Not an incident, we've...
Right, so yeah, last weekend we were on a hen party. Mm-hmm. We talked about this in last week's episode, but because on a hen party, for some reason girls think, you know what, hen party? Let's all wear matching pyjamas. Let's all wear I don't understand. I've not been in many a hen. I wouldn't be the first invitee.
It's for the gram.
It's for the gram. Oh, it's for the gram, is that what it's for? So let's all get matching pyjamas. Now, maybe match with me. I don't wear pyjamas. So
you wanted us all in the nude?
So if everybody was naked, that would be fine with me. No, but it seems to be a thing in hen. Does anyone else go on hen? And the boys all wear matching pyjamas?
No, well, obviously it's when that would be so funny, wouldn't it? A stag running around Liverpool in matching silk pyjamas.
Yeah. and they're always silk pyjamas, which means they're always really sweaty. So whenever we everybody put theirs on, they were all like the bride's sibling who is part of the wedding party was like, I can't wear this, that's the texture issue here for me. They're not the most, do you know what I mean? They're not a nice cotton PJ. So do you know what, silk pyjamas, and I didn't even wear silk pyjamas in the hen.
No,
because right there was a whole thing, let's get pyjamas. Now those of you with a keen eye who are watching on the YouTube will notice that I only wear men's clothing.
What? Nah, I never knew that.
I do not wear women's clothing, right? I mean, and I just don't, and I don't feel comfortable in it, so I wear men's clothing. So silk pyjamas would not really be on my roster of outfits. But the girls were like, we're going to get matching pyjamas. Cam Sam said, there's no way Emer is going to be wearing a pair of girls' pyjamas. Emer won't feel comfortable with that, so Emer's going to start her own pyjamas.
No,
I'm wrong, of course. I'm wrong, of course. No, that's all I hear at home. No.
What happened was we all wanted to do matching jammies, and I said,
we all? I didn't.
No, and well, everybody but you. And I had said, well, and Megan, to be fair, had all said,
the bride, fair enough.
Let's get jammies, but we want Emer to be comfortable. So if Emer could get some pyjamas that she likes, we will match her. So me and Emer went online shopping.
No, there were caveats. Like I wanted Spider-Man pyjamas, and that was like a no.
No,
so
not
there were
doing
caveats.
That. Yeah. And then you started looking at fishnet pyjamas.
And I thought they're too sexy and arousing.
So we found pyjamas that Emer was happy wearing, and then we went looking for the female version of those pyjamas, so that would look like we were matching, but you were in a male version.
So it was a black silk shorts and
top button up
with white piping.
Button up or button down?
Button sideways. I don't know. Button up, button down. Oh my god! I think I call it a button up. You call it a button down?
No, I don't know. I just had a moment of, are we calling it the right thing?
I think we are. Anyway, there's buttons. So that's what I was to order. Got a nice pair on
Shein.
a website.
Oh, sorry.
Shein. Other websites are available. Put them in my basket, blah blah. So everyone else matched their black silk girls' pajamas to my black silk boys' pajamas.
On the morning
of the hen, I says, "Geez, what weird, Sam. Those pajamas didn't arrive in my Shein order. Everything else did, but the pajamas didn't arrive.
all the other junk you decided to
all
treat
the
yourself
other
to.
stuff. Because I thought if I'm ordering those pajamas, might as well order myself a few things. And she looked on, and turns out I hadn't even ordered them. So I had no pajamas, and everybody's pajamas were based around me. So
we didn't get the jammies that we actually wanted to get,
yeah,
because
they got
we
the
were
pajamas
getting
to match me, which
the
I didn't
inclusive
have.
pajamas for Emer.
So I was not inclusive myself. Then I had to run into Belfast in the city centre to try and get something.
So you did get something similar, but it wasn't silky, which,
It wasn't
to be
silk,
fair,
so it was cottony, but I wouldn't have been able to manage the silk.
yeah.
But for me, because the amount of complaints I heard that night about the silk and the feeling and the sweatiness, there's no give on them either. There's no give. I'm going to give it a pass. They're not for me.
We all ended up there in this place where we had the hen. There was a pool, an indoor pool.
She means pool.
Pool.
Pool. Pool well.
Swimming pool.
Pool. She means pool. For the Irish people listening, she means pool.
Anyhow, obviously very drunk and in our pajamas. We all ended up in the pool.
Which I would not recommend.
In the
we
silk
do not
pyjamas.
condone people
We were basically naked
drunk
because
in a pool in silk pajamas, because the silk pajamas were weighing people down.
they were clinging to us and
They were clinging.
And poor Megan in white.
I was in heaven.
Poor Megan, who was in
The
white.
bride was in white silk
completely
pyjamas.
see-through.
I know.
We'll attach a picture
Well done, Daniel.
for the Patreon ones.
Of Megan and their see-through
Should
silk.
we attach that to our OnlyFans?
Yeah. Ours or hers?
Hers.
Oh, hers, yeah.
Our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hen party gone wild.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I'm going to give it... That's kind of encouraged me to give it a class. Because that was a nice experience. But
I'm about to throw something to you.
it's a silk pajama top.
It's soaking wet. It would take you out.
I'm going to give it a pass because they're not for me. I'm going to give it a pass.
Okay, so we've got a couple of messages in, so I'm going to read them out. So the first message is from a Ruth Sedgwick. Is that how that's pronounced? We're only
Ruth.
joking. We know Ruth.
Ruth, don't give her surname. Ruth
Oh,
Sedgwick. What happened to GDPR?
She says, right, I was so cross when I didn't get these for Xmas like I had requested.
She's putting in requests with a big man.
Husband, yeah.
Or her husband.
Yeah.
Well, he
Well,
is
I'm
a big man
assuming
too.
it could be no kids. So I bought them for myself, and I hate the texture as they get all static and stick to my legs. Plus, if I haven't shaved, you can feel the prickles, so it's a pass.
That's from Prickly Ruth. She'll be happy you said her full name now. Oh, give them her address. Did you just hear a noise?
I did hear a noise. It was
Did you hear like a buzzer?
buzz. Is somebody trying to get buzzed in?
Is that Ruth? Buzz.
We have Ruth's address as well. Do you want me to read that out?
Did you have her pin code too?
Yeah. So I actually wanted to read this story out because I really giggled reading this story.
Okay.
So this story is from somebody called Brooke.
Okay.
She says, I was staying in a friend's house once after a party, and they had a leather sofa. Crying face.
Oh God.
Myself and my silk pajamas slid off it quicker than you could ever imagine. In fact, it looked like I missed the sofa completely. I was so humbled, and the guy I was seeing definitely got the ick.
Oh, she's like a wee slippery fish. Oh my God. So she just went to sit down and went, whoop. I could imagine that would be a problem. I don't like leather sofas at the best of times. I like the look of them. But imagine if you're like me and you don't wear pajamas. Lying on a leather sofa is a nightmare because you just stick to it.
Yeah, you do.
I need to nearly be surgically removed. I become one with the sofa. You don't know where the sofa ends and I begin. Oh, Christ.
Well, another person, Joanne, messaged just a very short message, and it's slippery hers.
Slippery hers. They are.
And I
Maybe
thought
she's
that
talking about us. Yeah,
maybe she meant
slippery
me.
hers.
It is a picture of me at wig, so
yeah,
maybe.
slippery hers.
Yeah.
So what was the percentages for that one?
What was yours? You were a pass?
I'm a pass.
So class got 31% and pass got, funny enough, 69%.
You're so immature. That's people who've tried and tested them.
Yeah.
That's your woman who slid off the sofa.
The class are for all the people that seen people in them naked and wet. It's stuck to them, like yourself.
Me, it's all the lesbians in the film.
Yeah. And it's a pass from all the poor girls that are having to wear them.
Yeah, at all the hen parties. I like that one. Right, where's our wee sting? Good woman. What is our next topic?
Talking about silk pajamas, Valentine's Day gifts.
Oh, Valentine's Day gifts. Receiving them, giving them, getting them. Other people getting them. What's the context here?
We would never give. That's the point. No context.
No context. Okay.
Well, we'd obviously had a discussion before Valentine's to see where we were both at with that. Didn't
No, you had a discussion with me.
we? Actually, you asked me.
Because I had heard you say before, I don't believe in Valentine's gifts. I think they're so stupid. And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna cancel that order on me.
Well, I said to you, I don't really do Valentine's Day gifts. I think giving a card, maybe some flowers, something small is fine, but I find it really peculiar when people buy gifts as in like literal presents like you do at birthdays or Christmas. I think it's really strange.
Why?
I just do. I mean, I did end up giving you a gift.
Yeah, what'd you give me?
Oh, do you not remember?
No,
Great.
but only because I can't remember
The chill
dates and
massage.
things. Yeah, exactly. That
From
was
an actual masseuse, by the way, not
I
from me.
from a masseuse. No, that was a really good present. I
Yeah, but
appreciated that.
I think it's more along the lines of I wouldn't have went out and purchased you something. You were going through a little bit of a stressful time with work, and I just wanted you to go away.
Yeah,
have
I
a
got
massage
this new executive producer. She's been a nightmare, very hard to work with, causing me great amount of stress. That was funny, come on. Sitting there like, me? Yeah, so that was good. That was a nice experience. I mean, I definitely must have got you a card and flowers and chocolates. And
You got me a bunch of roses.
Mm-hmm.
You got me a gay rose.
yes, I did. A rainbow coloured rose in
Yeah.
the middle of it, yep.
And because I'd given you a gift, you went and panic bought a couple of gifts.
That's not true. Is that what you think?
No, I'm only joking. But you did. You went and bought me. So
I didn't panic by anything.
I'm
I'm a good gift giver.
obsessed with lip balm
Yeah.
and hand cream because I don't like skin to be dry.
Yep.
So you got me a really fancy Rituals lip balm and a fancy hand cream, and I was over the
From
moon.
Rituals.
From Rituals.
And shout out to Rituals and Farside because there was a girl working in there, a lovely Scottish girl, and I went in, she says, what do you want? And I says, I don't know. I have a girlfriend who don't like being dry. Help me out, sister.
Whereas I have a girlfriend who hates being wet. You're fully talent every time.
Well, it's okay sometimes. But every time I say something like that, camera Sam goes, yeah, they were great. So yeah, I did get you that. But I think something nice and sweet like that is good. I could not ever be dating a girl at Valentine's and not at least give her flowers and chocolates.
Oh yeah, I
and
think
stuff.
that's fine. I just think going out and buying stuff is weird.
But I did it for you.
It's a small token though.
It's
I
all-
mean, like,
it didn't cost me a small token.
it's because you bought it in Rituals. You could have just got me a Carmex for £3. I would have been delighted. Do you know what I mean though? Like, I've had clients come into me and their partners are buying them a set of hair extensions at a few £100. I remember one client coming in and I said, your coat's beautiful. And she says, thanks, my boyfriend bought it in Valentine's. I'm like, that's so strange.
I can't remember if I've ever bought Valentine gifts before you. Well, probably, I'm sure I bought flowers and all that kind of thing. You give me dirty looks now?
Who? To who?
My mom. The only other woman in my life. I'm going to give Valentine's gifts a class.
Okay.
Because I'm romantic and I like, you know that I like to, what's the word?
I don't know.
Treat a female well. Spoil. You not think so?
No, I do. I agree.
Uh-huh. What did you say to me the other day? I've never been treated as well.
Yeah. I said you've looked after me better than anybody else has ever done in the past.
So I'm
I
gonna.
love how you'd got that in.
It's in case in case we break up, and this needs to be used as an advertisement for my next woman. I'm gonna give it a class.
Okay, so class only got 40%.
What?
And pass was 6. But
Right.
I can't
Bastards.
find the person that sent this message in. It's only a very short message, and I cannot find her. So apologies that there's no name against this. But she just wrote no because I'm single.
No, because I'm bitter. That's
In fact,
basically.
the full message was no because I'm single and jealous.
Ah, single and jealous. Well,
Yeah, fair enough.
maybe not for long, but if you want to be single too, happy days. It means you don't have to waste your money on anybody.
Okay, so third topic is checking in on Facebook. Now, not as in checking in on your friends. I mean checking in to a place or location.
Oh my God, hun, checking into the Royal Victoria Hospital. I don't want to talk about it. Don't ask me about it. Don't ask me about it. Been here for 6 hours. Nobody asked me. Then somebody comments underneath, "You okay, hun?" And then she says back, "I'll DM you." Like, I'm thinking you are not that unwell if you're able to check in on Facebook. There's nothing seriously wrong with you if you're able to have your faculties to check in on Facebook. People totally do that for attention.
Yeah, they do. I think the new version of that now, not as many people do it, but the new version is just adding to their story a picture of their wee wristband or the what you call it, the cannula in there.
The
back of the
cannula?
hand. Just a wee picture, just like worst day.
Worst, didn't expect me day to go like that. When I woke up this morning, I didn't expect to be ending up in the Royal Victoria. Oh my God, do you know what's mad? Obviously I've been in the hospital loads, I've had loads of surgeries and stuff. That's just even my face. And
Wait, you paid for that?
I got it in discount.
Buy one,
Black
get one
Friday,
free.
Black Friday, yeah, buy one, get one.
Bog off. I think you misunderstood the bog off offer.
She's like, I'll take that one. They're like, that's too dear. And I was like, no, do you have anything? Do you have
What's in
anything
the
a
bargain
bit more,
bucket?
bit more indistinct? Bit less attractive.
You have a beautiful face.
Thank you. People always message me that and say, you know, you have a lovely face. I'm like,
And my stepmom said it
what
to you
about the
once.
rest of me?
She went,
Yeah.
no, but you do have a beautiful wee face.
Yeah, and I was like, Yvonne, what about the body? She's like, but your face though. People say that to me all the time. I wonder if other fat people get that. You have a lovely face though. You know, if it wasn't hidden with all the fat. What are we talking about?
Can you just stretch the skin?
Well, it's like my dad says. People always say to me, you look very young. Now, you know, I always thought I looked older than my age, but it's now the opposite. People are saying you look young. And my dad says there's no wrinkles in a balloon. That's what my dad says.
Well, I was
There's no
speaking to
wrinkles in a
somebody
balloon.
recently who asked me what age you were, and she couldn't believe it when I said she thought you'd had a hard paper round.
Hey!
And I said,
She thought I was older. Onto this video.
I'll tell
Or
you.
people who are listening on
Yeah.
audio, go on and look at a picture of me and let me know what age you think I am.
Oh, please do.
Please. Because I get all ages. I also get mistaken for teenage boy. Remember I told you recently that I don't know to say this in the podcast last week, that a man came up to me and says, "Oh jeez, if only I had a big head of hair on me like you, son." Like he thought I was a young guy with a great head of hair. Do you know? Who was that?
Not saying.
Tell me.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Who?
I'll tell you
No,
afterwards.
do it again.
I think.
Tracy.
No.
Spell it.
I mean, do you not think your listeners?
Mute your mic. My listeners can't spell. Tracy. That witch. I'm coming to find you in that little village you live in. I can't believe she think I was older than you.
Yeah. No, hang on, I can't
What, you think
remember.
I was in my 50s? That bitch. That's me and her done.
I think it was her. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look and see who I met over the.
I was at something the other day and people were asking me my age and they were like, you look maybe 25. I mean, that was very kind. But they were saying, but you couldn't be because you've done a lot of work, you know, career-wise.
Well, this is what we were saying afterwards. She was like, I think it's just because of what she does for a living and stuff. I just assumed she was older.
Just because of her haggard appearance. Well, no, I'm not. I'm a spring chicken. Comment what age you think I am. No bullying. I can't handle online bullying. I'll be retiring.
Sure, do you remember? Did we say this on the podcast? I think we did. When, because obviously you've said before that people think I'm younger, and some old bitch in the comments wrote, "Oh, you're you're a butch like me, like the older ladies."
Well, because you're 6 years older than me, but you do look exceptionally youthful.
I think we look the same age.
Yeah, which would make you look exceptionally youthful if you look 6
yeah,
years
no, I'm
younger
agreeing.
than you are.
That sounds really big.
But yeah, somebody commented and says, "Oh, I see you're like me. You like the older ladies." And I couldn't wait to tell you. I couldn't. You are fuming. You're like, "Who says that? Who says that?" Anyway, what is the topic?
Checking in on Facebook.
I'm checking in on Facebook. Do you know what? Where else do you check in? People don't even... Do people check in on nights out and all before? The only place I know
would
people...
have done when we were younger, like in our 20s, would have checked into bars.
I checked into bars. So people check in now to hospital if they're attention seekers, or they check in if there's like an earthquake somewhere.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean that. Somebody did
So
write
that's
in to
being
say...
marked as safe.
Yes, that's different. That's fair enough. But I meant... I was thinking checking in a hospital, but I didn't say in hospital. I was like checking in general.
Well, I'm going to go for checking in hospital and I'm going to give it a hard pass. And also, can I just say, I was about to say this point and then we got distracted.
Oh, we're going back to you.
Go back to me. I mean, it's about me and my looks. For anyone listening, I am practically supermodel level. You know, anyone who can't actually see me, don't want to destroy the illusion for you. Do you know one time, this is totally random. Years ago, I was doing like a thing, a Fame Lab competition, and I was representing here. And then I was representing the UK. We had to go to this international finals, and there was people from all over the world. And there was a girl representing Hong Kong. She came up to me one day and she was like, "I've been so nervous to tell you this, but I really wanted to say, you just look so like Taylor Swift." And I thought, are you out of your mind?
Emer, was this a dream?
No, I swear to God, Nancy from Hong Kong. Nancy, if you're there, give me a hello. I swear to God. And I thought, does she think because I'm white,
Blue eyes?
blue
Does
eyes,
Taylor Swift
white,
have blue eyes? I don't even know.
fair hair, that I just look like Taylor? Because she really thought I looked like Taylor Swift. Now, for anyone watching knows,
I mean,
I couldn't
maybe
look...
it's just because you had the guitar. Did you even have the guitar with
No,
you?
I didn't have my guitar. Now, she has quite distinct mouth, and I have somewhat, decent sized lips for an Irish person, and very smiley. But she, I could not look any less like Taylor Swift. Also, is Taylor Swift not about 6 foot with big long legs? I'm, oh my God. But she genuinely, and now this wasn't a girl who was joking around. She said to me, "You really look like Taylor Swift." And she got a photo and all with me.
Oh my God, and she's going to tell
And
everybody.
she's probably said everybody in Hong Kong, "I met Taylor Swift."
And they're all agreeing, going, wow.
They're like, "Oh my God, that's amazing." And I mean, she was teeny tiny, so compared to her, I probably did look really tall, statuesque. Do you know?
Is Taylor Swift tall?
Yeah.
Is she?
Look it up there. Taylor Swift is tall. Taylor Swift must be at least 5'9".
Really?
Yeah, she's tall and very slender. I always thought she looked a bit like a deer. Her legs are insured.
Oh my gosh, she's 5'10".
Yeah, 5'10". She's a big tall girl.
Oh, but she's always, well, it's between 5'10", 5'11", not sure.
But also...
But then she wears heels, doesn't she?
Also, because I've been to see her live, see on stage, she's gigantic, but it's because she wears massive heels, so she's well over 6 foot.
Yeah.
And she's really slender, so she's like Slender Man. She looks Jack Skeleton. She's really, really tall. I love Taylor Swift. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Back to checking in on Facebook.
Sorry, back to checking on Facebook. I'm going to give it a hard pass. Oh, the point I keep meaning to say.
Oh.
All the times I've been in hospital having surgery, you send pictures into your family chat to say, right, get up for surgery now.
Did this girl say this before all your surgeries when you probably did look like Taylor Swift?
Yeah, before I had my Taylor Swift face removed. But
you're like, I'm sick of being stopped.
mistaken for Taylor. But like any times I've been in hospital, and before you go in for surgery and after you come out of surgery, if you're in hospital for something serious, you look horrific. So there's no way. I never looked like myself. Anytime I was in hospital or after having surgeries and stuff, I was grey. I had tubes coming out of me. Oh my God, I wouldn't have wanted to tag in, and I wouldn't have wanted anybody to ask me what, because you're stressed out. So I think the people who are tagging in, there's nothing wrong with them. They just want a bit, because if there is
Bit of
something
attention.
wrong, you're not thinking about, I must share this with my Facebook friends, all 27 of them. You're not thinking about that. So I'm going to give it a hard pass. There, I've said it.
Well, can I read a message from Kelly? So Kelly's message.
Kelly Clarkson?
No. My husband does this much to the horror of his friends, except on one occasion. That is strange for a guy to do it as well, isn't
Checks
it?
into the hospital?
No.
Oh, checks in.
Yeah, just at 2 places. We popped for Sunday lunch at a pub near...
Sorry. We popped? We popped for Sunday
I'm just
lunch?
reading out the words that are in front of me. Maybe she meant we popped in for Sunday
Right.
lunch at a pub.
We popped to the pub.
Can I continue?
Sorry, yeah.
She's English.
I was going to say, is there something wrong there? Right.
I'm assuming she's
Camera
English.
Sam's English too, so I'm allowed to make that joke.
We popped for Sunday lunch at a pub near St Pancras. Is that how that's pronounced? St Pancras? Mm-hmm. Train station before all going our separate ways after a night out in London. Neil checked us in. His friends moan. We buy our drinks and order food. Halfway through dinner, a barman just came over with another round of drinks. Turns out that one of Neil's old friends was the landlord of the pub, and although he wasn't there, he had seen Neil's check-in, phoned the pub and told them to get us around him. They still don't like him. His friends still don't like him checking in, but they keep quieter about it now.
Oh my God, that's really cute.
Isn't it? So maybe I'm going to start checking us in everywhere, Emer.
I'm going to be checking into the hospital. Be like, hello, could you hurry up and do Emer's bloods?
Who's doing that phone call?
I don't know, probably my mum. Probably my mum ringing up. Oh, that's really sweet. That would nearly make me change my answer.
Yeah, I thought that was
Oh.
cool. But have you heard of this, the Wetherspoons game? Somebody was telling me about it a couple of months ago. So there is a Facebook group.
Right. Oh,
Does it sound familiar?
it's ringing a bell.
And you join the group, and when you go to a Wetherspoons, you check yourselves in, and you tell them what your table number
Yeah.
is and which Wetherspoons you're at.
Yeah.
Because you know the way Wetherspoons you order online.
Yeah.
The table number. So say it's a group of girls or a couple of girls, they would obviously post their pictures and be like, we're sitting at table such and such in Belfast. And then people could go online and buy them a drinks. But you're supposed to, the game is that you're supposed to film all of it, so you're getting absolutely drunk. So people are sending you over the most ridiculous drinks or shots and stuff like that.
That's quite fun.
Yeah. So one of my clients did it recently and I thought it was really funny.
We're
But
going to Wetherspoons after this.
I know. Yeah, will we?
Yeah.
We'll check in.
Check in.
See how many drinks we get. Absolutely none. Imagine
Zero.
us sitting there.
No one's watching this. No one's listening.
Yeah.
We'll be getting,
just
we'll be
sit here
getting
and
a
have a
Coke and a 7-Up sent over. And they're like, who's that from? Emer's man. That'll be it.
Then that's only because we FaceTimed her.
I know. That'll be it. Right, I'm giving that a pass.
Okay, so class got 11% and pass got 89%.
11% are the people checking into the
class
hospitals.
still was quite high. I thought everybody would be like, no.
No, that's 1 in 10. That's 1 in 10 weirdos.
I thought there was less weirdos than that.
There's not, because whenever people check in, the amount of people who comment being like, you okay, hon? Like, there's quite a few.
But they're just nosy bastards.
But I think that they would also check in. Because
Fair enough.
who cares?
Fair enough.
So,
Next topic.
yep.
Now, we don't have anybody really giving us any of their opinions, so this is all on you. Hand tattoos.
Oh, hand tattoos. Job stoppers. Isn't that what they used to be
Job
called?
stoppers.
Job stoppers. I mean, I love tattoos. So, tattoos on any part of the body, I love. Now, I don't have any hand tattoos. I don't have
Or
any
forearm.
tattoos or forearm. But under here, under the clothing,
She's got a big
Covered.
portrait of me on her back.
a portrait of Cameron Sam on my back. No, I have loads. I've what, 13? Maybe.
I've never counted, but if you say so.
You can't count.
Not over 10.
I have about 13. So I have lots here, my legs, my thigh. And I would like to be covered everywhere that you can cover up, if you know what I mean. And I don't know why I do that. Like, I used to do it because obviously I used to be a speech and language therapist. So back when I started getting tattoos, I was like, oh, I won't get any down here because people judge you no matter what. And I was like, I don't want to be... Not that I don't want to be judged, but I just wanted to keep them for me and for it not to be a point of conversation. Now that I'm a comedian, I feel like I can get tattoos wherever I want. But I kind of like, this is just me being a weirdo, I kind of like that, you know, when you're covered up and all, it's like you've got none. And then when you take all your clothes off, you're kind of covered. Like, I really like that. It's like a really weird, nice secret. That's just me being weird. So I would love, I don't have any here. And you know, we've talked about this. I would love to be covered from here down. Particularly chest, legs, everything. Would you like that or not?
You do whatever you want.
That's a no.
Oh no, I like tattoos. You know, I like tattoos.
Yeah, you love tattoos. So Camera Sam has a lot of tattoos as well, and Camera Sam has hand tattoos.
Yeah, so I've been watching you, spying you over my mic, making sure you say the right thing.
Now, I like hand tattoos. I've never seen hand tattoos and thought, don't like how they look. Your hand tattoos are particularly pretty.
Well, they're more finger tattoos. I don't have hand tattoos.
No, yours are finger tattoos, but they're very feminine and very pretty. And I think they're lovely.
Aww,
really, really
thanks.
nice. I think they're beautiful.
It's this hand, you're looking at the wrong hand.
They're really delicate.
Yeah.
So they're kind of little hand poked tattoos around the fingers and.
Yes, and they were hand poked in. They're not done with a gun. They were actually
listen.
hand poked.
But yeah, they're really, really nice. So I'm gonna say I love tattoos anywhere and everywhere. I hate people who judge people for having tattoos. I'm judging them for judging people for having tattoos.
So maybe we can go out after this, after we've done in Wetherspoons, and go get some hand tattoos together.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, you should get class or pass on your knuckles.
wait. Class. I need 5. Class or pass. So
But you could spell class with 1 S. People
I don't
know
envision that I will ever get hand tattoos. I won't. Not really my style, but on some people they look great. I'm going to give them a pass, 100%. I don't even have any.
You said pass.
Oh, sorry, class, 100%. I don't even have any.
See, if you got the hand tattoo, you could just hold your fist up for each time you voted.
Oh my god, we'll have to do it for the podcast.
We'll do it for
We'll do it for the Patreon. and then in the main podcast, I'll wear gloves so people don't get the benefit of that.
Yeah, exactly. And do you know what we'll do for the Patreon? We'll bring them along to the appointment, like just
the tattoo appointment.
Yeah, not physically. Like we'll record.
Oh, I thought you meant physically.
Well, I mean, there's only 2 of them, so we could.
Aye, that's true. It's my mum and her friend. So I'm gonna give that a class, 100%.
Well, yeah, class only got 36%. And pass was 64.
That's high.
You judgy bastards.
That's high.
Yeah.
I do.
How many times can you vote? Your mum would have been there voting.
But you did this. My mum doesn't mind tattoos now. She never liked them when I started getting them. But my mum has really come round in her open-mindedness. I have spent a lot of time teaching her the ways, and she's really come round to being open-minded. Now my dad hates tattoos. He still doesn't like them. He doesn't understand them. He doesn't get them. And he doesn't like my tattoos. But as I like to say to him, you know, 70-year-old straight men are not my target audience. But my mum's really come around to them quite a lot.
Well, it's probably because you got her tattooed on you.
I got my mum tattooed on me. Are you joking? you're a dork. Yeah, so, but I do have to keep in mind, I do have an older audience. So maybe that's skewing the votes a little bit.
I bet you if you got hand tattoos, that would all change all your fans. They'd be like, I love hand tattoos.
They're like, oh my god, they're so cute. Even with adorable. Right, that's getting a class.
Well, the only message I got, I can't actually find it now, because we got so many messages, was from a girl that said, fuck the 65%. It was obviously when it was on 65%, not 64. So I'm assuming she must have hand tattoos then. Yeah, you're right. Fuck them. Fuck the 64%.
Press your wee button. Right, what is our... Oh god, what have you pressed?
The outro.
Oh, and that's the end of the episode. You are so... You're going to get the sack.
Do you know what it was? I need my nails done, so they're a bit too long, so it was the tip of my nail touched the wrong button.
You know what it was? You were distracted looking at them hand tattoos.
I was.
You have quite a lot of tattoos as well.
I do. I think I probably have 13 or 14.
Yeah, we are both going to get way more, aren't we?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I've my big... Well, actually not. Even my biggest one, I have a big one on my thigh, but I do have... What would you even call that? It kind of like a sleeve, but not really.
Yeah. It's not... See, to me, it's so... See, I've never... not that I've not liked tattoos on girls, I like tattoos on everyone. But I've never particularly been attracted to the tattoo look on girls because obviously I always like femme girls and they've never usually had tattoos. But obviously you're very feminine and blonde and makeup and nails and all. But you also have tattoos and I think it's a very cool look.
Thanks.
You know, a little bit different. You know, you're like, oh my God, I'm so cool.
I think your favourite tattoo of mine is my Darth Vader on my leg.
Love it. Never haven't seen Star Trek before.
Star Wars,
Lord of the Wars, Rings.
Yeah, which has been great. Emer
Potter, Harry. Yes, Game of Thrones ball. Yes, I love all that dorky stuff. I actually like that one, okay?
Yeah?
I think it's a nice tattoo.
Thanks.
Yeah. I didn't even know who it was.
It's Darth Vader.
No, I know now because you told me, but I didn't know before that. Right, what's our last one?
That is it. We're done.
What?
Are we not? Yeah, that's 4.
Hand tattoos?
Checking in on
Silk
Facebook.
pyjamas, checking on Facebook.
And Valentine's Day gifts.
Oh, I'm really sad.
But you know what? We're going to do another 2, but only for the Patreon.
Oh, okay. I was like, that went too quickly. People are watching like that did not go quick enough. Okay, we're going to do 2 more for the Patreons. What are the 2?
The 2 that we're going to do are PDA.
She loves doing ones that are a wee bit more risque for the Patreons. PDA.
Bear with me. This really made me laugh because after I put that up, the voting the poll, I was like, PDA, is that the right initials? Is that the right term? So I googled PDA and something else entirely come up, but then somebody's like, no, it is PDA. But somebody called Steph replied to the story saying, do you mean pathological demand avoidance or public displays of affection?
So, obviously a lot of my followers are autistic, have autistic kids, whatever, because I do a lot in autism, obviously.
Yeah.
People watching will know I have an autism diagnosis. I do a lot on that. And PDA is... It's a bit of a contentious thing. Is it its own autistic profile? Is it something within autism? But it's pathological demand avoidance, which is where an autistic child or whoever, an autistic adult, will, you know, if you put demands on them, everyday demands, like if you say to me, go brush your teeth, because you've told me to do it, I will pathologically avoid that demand, will not be able to do it. So that's interesting because actually lots of people who follow me probably know about
And
PDA.
I thought it was funny because she hasn't even done an LOL. She's genuinely asking which one I mean there.
Yeah. Well, she's
She's probably autistic.
She's probably autistic and she's probably thinking, well, you know, it's likely that Emer's talking about
Before
PDA.
I can vote for this one, I need to know.
I would like to clarify.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do, we'll do
But I mean,
autism
it casts a
one.
pass on pathological demand avoidance a bit mean, isn't it? Like, we probably wouldn't use that as a topic.
No, it's not mean, but it is within the autism community. It is a controversial topic.
It would be mean to...
Oh, if we're like, oh, we will pass on your
Yes, that's
your
what I mean.
difficulties. Yeah, no, not pathological demand avoidance, but
Public displays of affection.
thank you for that,
PDA.
learned listener.
And the second one is using public bathrooms for number 2s.
Oh, disgusting. I mean, you gotta go. But okay, cool. We'll talk about those.
Yeah.
So PDA and PM poo. My family never said number 2s and number 1s. Like, is that what you said growing up?
I can't remember. No, I think we would... I don't know, actually. Well, I say...
We would have just said use the bathroom.
Oh, God.
Sure, we weren't even allowed to say fart.
I know, we weren't
We
allowed
had
to
to
say fart, we'd say
say,
Trump.
did a wee noise.
You said about the wee noise. We had to say Trump. We Trump.
Well, that's a very appropriate name now.
I did actually see, do you know when people were
Trump, that's
protesting?
such
when
an
he was-
English way to say it.
Yeah, well, when people were protesting for Donald Trump coming over, somebody had a sign that said, Trump means a fart.
Your dad.
I thought it was really funny.
farts.
My dad doesn't sound like that.
He does. You know nothing, Jon Snow. That's what he sounds like.
Also does not sound like that.
So we will see you next week for the next episode, but we will see our Patreons on the Patreon.
Yeah, see you guys soon.
See you guys soon,
special.
'cause you're besties. But yeah, please join us over there. Here's a wee tip: if you're joining us on Patreon, don't join through Apple. They add 30%,
And
they make it look like I'm charging.
Yeah, it
more
makes
money.
it really
I'm not.
expensive. We don't even get that. They take that.
So just join through a web browser because it makes it. It's what, like £4
It's
to join?
£4 and
For-
£7.50. Is it?
Four. I think it's £4 for the backstage passes, which is the standard Patreon, but then it's £7.50 for all VIP access, exclusive access, which has things like discount codes for my merch and
you're gonna do some like
it has kind of extra stuff
on it.
Lives, we're gonna have lives and things on it, but for the standard Patreon, which is the backstage passes one, we have that extra episode once a week.
We haven't really got Patreon kicked off as well as we want to. There's going to be a lot more interactive stuff, I think, on it as well.
Yeah, we're going to have interactive stuff. We do have behind the scenes from gigs and things as well. So
we're just going to upload
join us on there. And yeah, this has been Class or Pass. Thank you so much. Also, if you enjoy it, please go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you watch. Please give us a 5-star review and leave a wee review, because it really helps other people find it. And we're just having the crack here, but we're trying to build a podcast that people can listen to every week and enjoy.
And we also want it to be a bit more interactive. Like, I love reading the stories.
Yeah,
out.
we want it to be interactive, and we want to know people are enjoying it, but other people can't find it if you don't kind of shout about it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So please do that. Thank you to Camera Sam for her wonderful work. She's sitting over there burping. She just burped. She keeps muting her mic to burp.
No, I needed it to cough.
So thank you for joining us. We will see you all next week. Love you guys. Bye.